Literally, as I'm sitting here shuffling my cards, I promise you, I started to smell cash. Okay, there's something about money. I don't know if this deck of cards smells like money. Maybe a little bit. But it was heavy. It was like I had a pile of cash in front of me. That's how strong the smell was. So what is this about? Okay, Queen of Swords coming out first. Somebody could be an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, or you just have the attributes of the Queen of Swords. Okay, you could be very intelligent, confident. You could have a strong character. Okay, creative, independent, organized, articulate. Okay, highly principled. Do you hear me? If that sounds like you, okay, this is your reading. Male or female, you could just be in feminine energy at this time. What about this Queen of Swords? What about this Queen of Swords? Oh, beautiful. The Ten of Cups. So there's some sort of wish fulfillment around finances or something. Okay, this could have to do with family as well, because this is the Ten of Cups. Okay, this is genuine love, genuine joy. Okay, there's something about a bright future. I see the rainbow in the Ten of Cups, and I think of just like perspective, right? Maybe someone's perspective is changing. Someone sees the bright future ahead. Someone sees that there is a wish being fulfilled. We have the Three of Swords in reverse. So definitely if there was some sort of heartbreak, okay, something that happened here, this represents healing, okay, releasing something here. If this is involving another person, there could be a reconciliation or someone apologizing, okay? This is you being optimistic, maybe about something that was a disappointment or something that caused a lot of emotion. Yeah, strength. You've held on through something. You've been courageous, okay? There's something about your compassion, your kindness through whatever has happened to you. There's great power within your soul. There could be something about lions, lioness energy. Okay. And then you have someone else here, another feminine energy. It's coming out upright, but the energy isn't. Okay. We have a Queen of Cups. This could be like a water sign energy. Doesn't have to be. This is someone who could have betrayed you in some way, and maybe they thought they had the upper hand and they celebrated something too early. We have the Three of Cups in reverse. King of Swords. So if we were talking about, like I said, a reconciliation with another person, this could be a counterpart energy. Okay, King and Queen of Swords together. Heavy on a Gemini. Someone celebrated something too soon. Okay, this could be somebody, a Queen of Cups, who thought that they was going to take your person. And this would represent them celebrating too soon. Yeah, High Priestess. You could be this High Priestess energy. The King of Swords could also be very intuitive, okay? What is this High Priestess energy? Maybe you intuitively were picking up on this. You knew somebody, you knew what they wanted as it related to the King of Swords. What is the High Priestess? Thank you. The Magician. Creative power. Manifestation. Someone here is very spiritually gifted. That's what I'm getting. Someone is the High Priestess and the Magician. Is it the King and Queen of Swords together? Okay, because that's more Gemini energy than the Magician. Maybe you and this other person here who are in this Ten of Cups energy, Ten of Cups, Three of Swords in reverse. Maybe that's who you guys are. Queen of Swords is the High Priestess and King of Swords is the Magician. Or you could have both of those. That could be both of you. It really is whatever resonates for your situation here. Okay, we have the Seven of Wands in reverse. Which makes me feel like someone wants to someone is like very sensitive when it comes to the High Priestess and the Magician. Maybe they feel like the two of you being together puts them at a disadvantage, or like maybe there's something having to do with someone's confidence. This could make someone want to like fight against whatever is going on here. The Devil in reverse. So this could be someone that the King of Swords, I'm just going to go with what I feel. The Queen of Cups could be someone tied to the King of Swords, or who's trying to be tied to this person. Okay, and the two of you being together makes this person feel like they're at a disadvantage, or like they don't have a shot at something. They could feel a lack of confidence. Okay. And like I said, it could be causing them to want to fight and stuff. Somebody's detaching from this person. Justice on the bottom of the deck, which would be a yes. Whoever this is, they've got a cord attached to this King of Swords that they thought was going to get them in the Queen of Swords position. But whoever this is an unhealthy attachment for the Devil to come out, to be honest with you. And to come out in reverse would mean to cut ties with some sort of unhealthy energy. Removing a bondage between two people. Maybe they celebrated because they thought that they created a thick enough bond to where somebody wouldn't choose you or wouldn't go back to you. Because this looks like, with that Three of Swords coming out, it looks like there could have been some sort of breakup or separation here. And someone was like certain that they had the upper hand. They were certain that, things were good. They had your man or your woman, whoever it is. They thought they had them. But it says right here that the two of you together would be the High Priestess and the Magician. But I also feel like this King of Swords is really tapping into their intuition and their abilities to create whatever it is that their hearts desire. And I think they're beginning to see how unhealthy a connection is with the Queen of Cups. We have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Maybe they're realizing how someone's energy was burning them out. Realizing maybe they weren't putting their most potential, or like they weren't putting their best foot forward dealing with a person. They were lacking, they were slacking, okay? Being careless, unfocused, dealing with whoever this Queen of Cups energy is. And we have the Fool. So there's some sort of new start here, a new beginning. That definitely leads to the King, or the 10 of Cups. Someone's embarking on a different journey here. And this definitely involves reconciling. Okay, we have the Three of Pentacles, choosing to work together on something. Choosing a new collaboration. That's exactly what I get from that. Yep, Seven of Pentacles. Investing in another collaboration here. Putting a lot of time into something where they do see a harvest, okay? Planning something. Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck. And this leads to prosperity. I feel like the King and Queen of Swords choosing to do something together and really planning here and investing in the proper way, it leads them to this Ten of Cups. It leads them to their wildest dreams, okay, together. And bottom of the deck, we have the Tower in reverse, and I'm kind of seeing this as, this could be something that the Queen of Cups is like heavily trying to avoid. That's just going to happen. In this situation, I see it as the Tower being forced to turn over in this Queen of Cups case. For the Queen and King of Swords, though, I see it as like a rebuild. I don't know how to explain it. It's like avoiding, the Tower in reverse would be them avoiding some sort of tower and choosing to rebuild. But for this Queen of Cups, it's like she's being forced. Okay. Yeah, this next card. She's being forced to sit with something here. Something that she was trying to do, not working. The Lovers, more Gemini energy. So heavily on the masculine energy here, could be a Gemini. Someone is choosing to invest in a relationship. Somewhere where they're passionate. Okay, there's romance here. Someone is making the decision to be in a partnership and invest. And maybe this is something they're realizing they should have done a long time ago. There's something someone should have said a long time ago with the Page of Swords in reverse on the bottom of the deck. Someone withheld something. $13. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. Something is going in your favor now. This is a turning point. Karma is being dished out. Yeah, someone is beginning to awaken here, and they're breaking free from some sort of bondage. Okay, this person wants to be forgiven. Someone had them trapped in their head. This Queen of Cups energy had them trapped in their head. And that's why something unfair was going on. There was corruption. Okay, someone's receiving bad karma for this corruption, by the way. If they did something intentionally, they're going to have to pay for that. Yeah, there's definitely, with this Queen of Wands in reverse energy, I feel as though someone cheated at something, or they wanted someone to cheat, or this person is a cheater themselves, this other feminine energy. There was something they were doing that should not have been done in order to be in the Nine of Cups. And they thought they were going to get that Ten of Cups. Because they got that close. Nine of Cups? For real. Okay, they got close enough to where they thought, oh, I'm going to get this Ten of Cups. Nope. Something is happening here in the nick of time, and someone is cutting this cord. And the Ten of Cups is going to the King and Queen of Swords. They're not experiencing a tower. If there's something involving a house, which I've been picking up on heavily, it's like, this is like someone wanting to take this counterpart and like have them be the provider for them in their home, and then you know, whatever happens with your situation happens. It's like, no, you're not losing anything. You're not losing out on anything as it relates to a living situation. Something is going right because something is being revealed. Someone made a mistake and there was some sort of setback here. There was a lack of cooperation. But someone sees something clearly. We have the Sun and Judgment, okay? Something is being seen clearly. And there's this happiness coming in as your judgment. Six of Pentacles, and I'm going to leave it at that. Split the deck to the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, someone is coming in for an equal give and take with you, which puts you both in the Ten of Cups. You guys are putting in the effort together for that. All right. And this other person here, they're being blocked in some sort of way. Split the deck again to the Chariot in reverse. So we're going to leave it there. If you made it this far, bless your heart. Thank you very much. Okay, go ahead and give this video a like if it resonated with you, and subscribe if you haven't already for more of my readings. I will talk to y'all in the next one. Okay, bye.